What's up guys, it's Talon here, and in today's video we have another Gold to Unreal solo ranked speed run. In the last speed run, I accumulated 235 eliminations in 53 total games, getting 16 wins and a total time of 17 hours, 13 minutes, and 26 seconds. So obviously, we want to increase our total kills, make our total games go down, increase our total wins, and decrease our total time in this speed run. The speed run gets off to an awful start as I actually get pissed on in my placement game. And after a top 10 with only 3 eliminations going down, I'm looking to pick things up, and I finally start to in game number 3. Is that a human? What is that? That was a human. I'm so confused what that skin is.
Dude, how do you know?
I love how I just did the nitro thing.
It is, bro. Dude, I keep pressing control.
Wow. After that 16 elimination victory royale, we finally have some momentum, and we're going to continue it in the next game.
I'm full pro this game. Wait, I'm tapped out.
Doing what?
Macro, you know, I gotta figure out your right. So hard to touch my monitor. Okay, bet. We're chilling. Wait, what do you live on?
What?
Is that it? I don't know if he's YouTube in that kid's booga.
Oh, there you are. Cracked. After an underwhelming 3 eliminations in game number 5, in game number 6, we get back to our W King ways.
Like, make it make sense. Thank you.
He just gets in? Unfortunately, I ended up tripping up at the end there, and I also fell over in the next game, dying off spawn. However, I get back on track in game number 8.
I mean, is this real life? Taking the good one. Pulse. I nearly lost that because my shotgun was overloaded.
After that 11 elimination victory royale, we know all we need is one more good game to get us from platinum into diamond.
All this extra materials. Well, now I know where he got that from. Get off me.
After getting that 5 elimination victory royale, we are done on day number 1. On day number 1, we ended up playing a total of 9 games, getting 60 eliminations, having 4 wins, and going from unranked all the way to Diamond 1 at 19%. This took 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 53 seconds, and thus far, we are flying through this speed run. After a strong day number 1, we're looking to build off that and do well on day number 2, and in the first game of the day, we're going to start off very strong.
Alright, everybody. Nitro medallion. Talking to me or? just don't understand like what I'm supposed to do.
Bro's in the bottom.
Okay.
After that 12 elimination victory royale, we're looking to build off that and continue to rank up in W key in the next game. There's no way. Unfortunately, I was unable to secure the victory royale there. However, I did rank up quite a bit. Unfortunately, though, I ended up going down in game number 3, so we're looking for a bounce back in game number 4. Baby. After that 13 elimination victory royale, we are well on our way to elite. Unfortunately, in game number 5, I once again die off spawn, but I try to get back on track in game number 6.
What the?
And after another victory royale, we think that we can easily make it to elite by the end of this day. And I look to continue and build off that success in game number 7.
God, he tried to 50 me. Come on. I mean, it's always the fuck.
After picking up another victory royale, it seems that I have a ton of momentum and will be able to easily make it to Elite today. However, unfortunately after this, I end up hitting a wall. In the next game, I only pick up 1 elimination, but at least I do go up in percentage. And then, unfortunately, in game number 9, I die to an opponent running directly at me with Nitro, which knocks me off the top, and I choke a crash pad. And then after that, unfortunately, after I'm fighting at Forecast Tower, an opponent hides behind a rock and catches me off guard, and thus wraps up day number 2. At the conclusion of day number 2, we ended up playing 10 total games, getting 43 eliminations, 4 wins, and moving up from Diamond 1 at 19% and ending on Diamond 3 at 58%. This took a total of 2 hours and 52 minutes and 16 seconds, and to be honest, it was pretty good for the most part until the end, and we hope to do a lot better on day number 3. On day number 3, we're looking to get all the way from Diamond 3 up into Champion. Unfortunately, I ended up dying off spawn in game number 1, but game number 2, things start to go much better.
160 this. I hit him for 2072. Wow.
Hopefully, if I have a good game in the next one, I'll be an Elite already. Unfortunately though, there was a ton of problems with my drop spot in the next 3 games. Either it would take too long to get the Nitro coin and we get third party by Redline, or I'd get the coin and get immediately third party a bunch of times in a row, and this resulted in 3 games with no eliminations and going down all the way from Diamond 95 down into Diamond 83. In game number 6, I finally have a bounce back performance with a 4 elimination 12th, but at least this is enough to get me out of Diamond into Elite. After finally getting into Elite, I start off really strong with a very good first game in Elite.
Let's go.
After picking that victory royale, I'm looking to continue the momentum. Unfortunately, in the next game, I only end up getting 2 eliminations and barely moving any percent, but game number 9, I have a bounce back performance.
I mean, he's shooting me in the fucking toes. How I just... No way I won that! 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 Wow.
After another victory royale, we are already halfway to champion at Elite 50%. I think it's going to be pretty easy, but unfortunately after this, I hit a wall. In the next 4 games, I end up only tallying up 1 elimination and actually get in the red, going down to Elite 45. At this point, I was tilting, so I decided to take a break, go get some food, relax a little bit, and come back a little bit later on. After taking a long break in the first game back, things start to go a little bit better.
Wow, you fucked up with.
He's 5 HP. After picking up that second place, we're looking to build off this once again in the next game. Even though the 1v1 at the end wasn't close, I still ended up getting another second place, which is causing us to go up pretty good. So we're looking to build off this in the next game. After another second place performance, we're gonna just continue to roll with this momentum and hopefully continue it in the next one. After getting a fourth second place in a row, we are finally at Elite 96%, and we're hoping with our next game, we could finally get into Champion. After getting another top 5 with a couple of eliminations, finally day number 3 is in the books and we're in Champions. Overall today, we ended up playing a significant amount of matches with 18, only netting 37 eliminations, getting 3 wins, and had a total time of 4 hours, 53 minutes, and 12 seconds. To completely be honest, I think today was one of the worst we've had thus far. We ended up going through a couple of stretches with no eliminations and going down in the negative and red, which prolonged what could have been a very quick speed run. After an up and down day number 3, we're hoping to have a much better day on day number 4 and hopefully even make it all the way into Unreal. In game number 1, we're gonna start off very strong. After picking up a victory royale, we're off to a great start, and we're hoping to build off that in the next game. How did you just get in the box? Fortunately, we ended up getting third party there, but we actually gained a respectable 5%. And we're hoping to continue this upward trend the next game. Nice. I'm just dead. After picking up another top 10 with a couple eliminations, we have already moved up 18% in 3 games. Unfortunately though, after this we end up hitting a major wall. In games 4 through 9, we end up hovering around the same amount of percentage because we'll get a couple of eliminations of one game and then die off spawn in another. And by the time game 10 rolls around, we're stuck at champ 41%, but we're looking to finally make a turnaround here. Get off me, motherfucker!
How am I losing?
Chilling, bro. I had to stay a little later for work because they
just don't have any mats. After finally picking up some eliminations and getting another second place, we've bumped up a little bit. And we're hoping now that we can use this momentum to build off this for the next game.
The person I talked to couldn't, and she just said to wait the 24 hours out. But she said there was zero suspicion with my account. Cause I talked, I don't know if it's her or you, but.
Get off. I'm probably gonna get off.
Alright. Yeah, he's alright.
See y'all later. Wait, actually, wait. Gotta see if Talon up and gets the win.
After that victory royale, it is time to call it for day number 4. And in total, we ended up playing 11 total games, getting around 20 eliminations, getting 2 wins, which took 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 17 seconds. To be honest, this day was also very up and down, with a very strong start, a very poor middle, and a very strong end, which kind of essentially brought us back. Hopefully, after tomorrow, we can get the last 39% and get to Unreal. It is now day 5 of the speed run, and we're looking to start off strong in the first game of the day.
Down 20 for dump 20.
The big pot.
After picking up those 3 eliminations in a top 5, we're off to a good start. However, this good start was short and sweet. After that, we ended up playing a total of 11 games, where the end result was we were actually worse than where we started off. A lot of this was due to poor play. However, there was some unfortunate things, such as 2 separate games where I'm running around the entire map trying to find a shotgun and got W keyed both times when over half the lobby had already been eliminated. Also ended up dying to known FNCS cheater Hazard, and in my last game for the cherry on top, I died to a professional player in AlFN. After this, obviously I was incredibly frustrated, so I knew I needed to take a break, come back later, and hope things would get better. After I came back, unfortunately things did not change in game number 12, where I did not get any eliminations. In game number 13, I know it didn't look like much, but I got this elimination, and this is going to be the start of a turning point for the rest of the day. After getting 1 elimination in game 14 and going up 4%, game 15, things really start to pick up. Really shield break me over and over.
Suck, dude. You freaking look like you play on Xbox. Don't try to move me. Oh my god. Please. Just like good heals, like a new game. I'm just gonna freaking have no aim and no talent.
Fighting.
In game number 16, I end up picking up 1 elimination and moving up 3%. However, in game 17, I actually end up making it to the end game and get a second place and die to a friend who I was actually in a call with, who was also playing solo rank at the time. However, we ended up going up 5%, so it's all good. In game 18, I end up picking up another second place and getting 1 elimination, going up 6%, and it looks like finally I will be able to be done with the speedrun soon. In game 19, unfortunately, the friend who I was in a call with eliminated me once again in the end game, but I actually ended up somehow gaining a percent with just 1 elimination. In game number 20, I once again pull off a second place with 1 elimination, and we get up to 89%, and it's looking like I'm finally going to be able to be done with the speedrun tonight. However, unfortunately, in game 21, I end up dying off spawn, going back down to 86%, and deciding to finally end it for the day. Day number 5 is in the books, and we ended up playing a significant amount of games with 21, only ended up with an abysmal 20 eliminations, getting 0 wins, and moving from champions at 61% to 86%. This took a whopping 5 hours, 5 minutes, and 11 seconds total, so unfortunately, today's day set us really behind for this speed run. We are 14% for Unreal, and we are going to complete this speed run on day number 6, and in the first game, we're starting off strong. Over the next 3 games, after picking up that second place, we ended up moving from 94 to 97%, thus leaving us the last game so we can finally get Unreal. That
I'm 0 here. I'm cooked.
Alright, that should do it.
And with that victory royale, we finally punched our ticket into Unreal. The speedrun took a total of 74 games, a total of 187 eliminations, 14 wins, and a total time of 20 hours, 22 minutes, and 3 seconds. Unfortunately, all of these numbers were worse in comparison to last season's speedrun, but I do think this is due to the fact that the Nitro meta is incredibly difficult to adapt to, and there is a significant amount of things that are out of your control when fighting against Nitro. Well guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on it, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. And I hope I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.